Former Vice President Mike Pence yesterday gave one of his strongest criticisms yet of Donald Trump, both while on the campaign trail and in an interview with Fox News. Pence responded to claims from Trump's attorney that the former president only asked Pence to, quote, simply pause the voting on January 6th.
Let's be clear on this point. It wasn't just that they asked for a pause. The president specifically asked me, and his gaggle of crackpot lawyers asked me to literally reject votes, which would have resulted in the issue being turned over to the House of Representatives, and literally chaos would have ensued. President Trump asked me to put him over the Constitution, but I chose the Constitution, and I always will. I mean, I really do believe that anyone who puts himself over the Constitution should never be president of the United States. And anyone who asks someone else to put themselves over the Constitution should never be president of the United States again.
After reading the indictment, did you learn anything new from it?
Well, I did. I didn't know anything about the efforts to secure fake electors in states around the country. I learned about that after the fact.
Yeah, Susan, this seems to be the type of truth-telling that many have been asking of Republicans, of Republican candidates, of Republican leaders. Mike Pence certainly, post-Jack Smith indictment, sounds like a new man, and actually somebody that's telling the truth about Donald Trump, the man he served loyally for 4 years.
You know, Joe, I was wondering, where has this former vice president been all this time? He spent a couple years of hemming and hawing and not really owning it. He refused to testify before the House Select Committee investigating January 6th. So it's very significant that we now have this testimony from Mike Pence. It certainly leapt out at me in the indictment when I saw that there was also, quote, contemporaneous notes that he apparently turned over to Jack Smith's prosecution team as part of this investigation. I'm looking ahead to the debate later this month, the first debate of the Republican presidential contest. And if Pence is going to be up there on this stage, what an interesting question it's going to be to ask all of these Republicans who've been dancing around it. So many of them have been afraid. They're running against Donald Trump, but they're afraid to criticize him. I wonder if they'll be asked, well, would you have done what Mike Pence did on January 6th?
I mean, it's a great question, and it is, we say it all the time. I mean, very few people had on their bingo card Mike Pence and the former vice president of George H.W. Bush, Dan Quayle, as two people that would step into the gap among Republicans to do the right thing, to actually save this country on a critical day, at a critical juncture.